Previously on Backpacker Diaries.
We were able to get a new permit over 6 nights. There's something really special about the Continental Divide scenery. It's August 15th, 2017. Gene and I managed to get into Upper Kintla Lake Campground just before dark last night, and we're able to get a somewhat early start today. I'm sure we'll have some younger whippersnappers passing us before long.
One has already.
Oh yeah, myself. That's right. Today is the hardest part of our permit here. Rising 3,000 feet, dropping 2,000 feet, over 13 miles and change on our way into the Hawksbill Backcountry site. For an added degree of difficulty, I've got some blisters that I'm babysitting, especially on my right foot. We've got plenty of time though to poke along and enjoy the sights. Gene keeps talking about the scenic vistas that we're going to see. Where does that happen? After Boulder Pass?
Yeah, just after the Continental Divide, overlooking Hole in the Wall.
Excellent. So we've got some great weather so far today. Not seeing any smoke either. So good fortune is with our weather thus far, and we'll see how we go.
She took a boat onto the water, gentle mist upon the surface, floating colors, scattered rainbows.
And each time I get wet, I think about having gaiters to keep my feet dry. So I was hiking along, and it was so wet it was dripping off my pants and into my boots, so my socks got soaked.
And you're talking about the Stony Indian Pass day we had?
That path, I can't remember which time. And it hadn't rained, but there was so much to do, I got all wet anyway. So having a rain-free day, cloudless day, doesn't mean you're going to stay dry necessarily.
Did you bring rain pants?
No, I forgot my pants. Forgot my gloves.
Well, at least the mountain's maybe not smiling, but it's got some sort of expression there, this pointy one.
For some reason it reminds me of my brother. Maybe the solid granite nature of it.
Sunrise, sunrise, dawn coming over the horizon, shadows fade into the light, morning rays compel the night on its way, filling up a new day.
We're almost up to the Boulder Pass campsite, and when they're available, I always like to stop and eat the roses. I mean the berries, like this huckleberry here. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. It's interesting to see how the sweetness varies depending upon the elevation, and this elevation is just about right during this time of year in mid-August. Loving the trail going east towards Boulder Pass, and some grandiose scenery to match.
Willow span river grasses, bending down to touch the earth, dark loam its forces, pulsing soundly. Sunrise, sunrise, dawn coming over the horizon, shadows fade into the light, morning rays compel the night on its way, filling up a new day.
On our way to Boulder Pass today, and really been enjoying the vistas throughout the climb. up to Boulder Pass. And just before the pass, there's a campsite. It's really got a spectacular view going both ways. Both where we've come from and where we're about to go towards the pass. And that's just from the toilet. Safe to say this is the nicest view I've had from any toilet anywhere. Pretty spectacular here.
The eyes of children mark her passage, silent questions stirring memories of a lifetime long forgotten. Sunrise, sunrise, dawn coming over the horizon, shadows fade into the light. Morning rays compel the night on its way, filling up a new day.
And you told me that this is your 4th time here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why you're coming back for 4ths. When I see this panorama out in front of us now. And a nicely washed, nicely rinsed trail where you've got coming down from Boulder Pass now.
From a boat she took a basket filled with love and hopes and dreams, fell from her fingers, drifting out to all directions. Sunrise, sunrise, dawn burning over the horizon, shadows fade into the light, morning rays compel the night on its way, filling up a new day with life.
So far we've been seeing the usual suspects, mountain grouse and a marmot just like this little guy up and over here.
Didn't we see a cougar or mountain lion last time along the Highline Trail?
I don't think I was there for that one.
Is it gone? I don't see it.
We did see a bighorn sheep.
Yeah, I saw a sheep.
Remember that. I don't remember a feline.
The trail to Bowman Lake, if you come in or out that way, it's in the valley that we see ahead of us here. And it comes up to Brown Pass.
If you look closely, you can see where the trail traverses. Nice gradual livestock grade coming down, and then the zigzag, the switchbacking traverse you see there is the trail down to Hole in the Wall. which I'll enjoy on my way back to Kinsella Lake here in a few days' time. But for now, the long traverse will take us down past Browns Pass, and we'll be looking for the next campsite after that, known as Hawksbill, off in the distance there. Here's the Boulder Pass trail that we came down to get to where we are now. And here's the sort of grand basin where the hole in the wall campground is, right down there. We met a couple of guys doing trail work who mentioned that the fancy backcountry toilet that they used to have is not there anymore because it got swept away in an avalanche last winter. But they've replaced it with I guess a more simple model of toilet that I'll get to try when I'm coming back this way. Some of the Boulder Pass trail above hole in the wall has quite a bit of exposure there, so it's important to watch your step.
There was snow across this too, in one spot. It was about 4 feet. Sloped.
Did you have spikes at the time?
No.
Whoa. I've had to cross stuff like that, but with less consequence than this. Yeah, that must have been a harrowing adventure.
It was. And then going across hole in the wall, because we walked through the campsite area, there was a stream in there that had snow on top of it.
Wow.
And then there are areas where it was thawed through. You could see the water running.
Yeah.
And then we'd cross on a little snow bridge.
Uh-huh.
Hoping that it wouldn't go through, and then we'd get wet again.
I've been through stuff like that on my skis.
Well, yeah.
Only with 2 planks, you have a little bit of security, right? It's
spreads out the way a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
From the highways, mountains, to the lonely valley plains, I hear a song ringing, and it makes me feel like singing, 'cause I can feel it like whiskey in my veins. Oh, I found my life, I found my place in my greatest escape.
On the next Backpacker Diaries.
Today we have a short day, more like a half day compared to what we've been doing. Just a 6-mile hike down to Waterton River Campground. The boat just got into Goat Haunt here. Gonna enjoy some town time in Waterton, catch the last ferry back, going to Goat Haunt. From there I've got roughly 4 miles to cover to get to Janet Lake.
Watch for the next post, everybody.